Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm bringing you Even Mage. It's a deck that I have not played on the channel yet. I have played Hero Power Mage, but not Even Mage, per se. Even Mage is a deck that, okay. I'm gonna be excessively tilted in this video, and I'm gonna fully acknowledge that right now. But it's mostly due to what happened earlier. Early in the stream, I was playing Galakron Shaman, and I got, let's just say, griefed kind of like 4 games in a row. Games where I said it best in the video. I'm pretty sure it's gonna partially be in this video because I think I said it during one of the games. But it was kind of when deck tracker, when you're playing Battlegrounds, right? And deck tracker tells you have a 100% chance to win a round, and then you lose. Or, you know, the weather tells you it's going to be a bright sunny day on Saturday, right? You're planning on barbecue and shit with your boys. And then all of a sudden you fucking wake up on Saturday, it's pouring fucking rain. Like, you know, it's like, get fucked type shit. That's exactly what it felt like. I'm talking about like 5-6 perfect draws in a row. Perfect RNG off raised deads. Perfect RNG off, you know, of various different amounts of shit. To the point where it's just like, they get exact lethal or you just can't win the game because they played 3 Renos in a turn and they were fucking Reno priest, right? But yeah, anyways. That's partially why I'm tilted in this video, so I'm warning you guys ahead of time. Maybe you guys enjoy that. I know a lot of people do. It's kind of funny. Not even gonna lie, when I edit it, it's funny. But, yeah. Enough with that. Time to focus on the actual deck here, which is Even Mage. Even Mage is, not gonna lie, pretty fucking fun. All things considered, again, I was super tilted throughout the video, but Even Mage is really fucking fun. I would definitely consider giving it a try if you have all the cards. I had to personally craft 4 cards, I believe, for the deck. I had to craft double Garrison Commander and is that it? Yeah, that was it. I had to craft double Garrison Commander because I didn't want to craft the other cards. But yeah, the cards, this deck is actually pretty fun, especially like you're given the Coldarra Drakes now with Season of the Dragon, which is pretty cool. So I think like the only epics that you'll need that are not like good in other decks are like 1 potion, 2 wildfires, the garrisons, and I guess books, or 1 book. But yeah, the point of the deck is you kind of upgrade your hero power with wildfire, and then you kind of shoot hero powers at your opponents with Garrison Commander. Shoot 2. Fallen Hero makes a deal additional damage. Frostwalker freezes the things. Spirit of the Dragonhawk deals it to 3 minions. Apprentice shoots it at everything. Important note, those 2 do not combo together. Even though they sound like they should and they seem like they should, they do not go together. And Coldarra Drake, or if it stays alive for a turn and you've played double wildfire, you OTK your opponents. It's 30 damage through hero power. But yeah, that's kind of it. Also, you have Fire Eyes as a big finisher or a board wipe if you survive till turn 10. Which, believe it or not, you don't often do, even though your deck is really good at controlling the board because your opponents are just luckier than you. Or they're just actually playing real decks and you're kind of playing a meme. But yeah. Anyways, there's not much else to say besides I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, rep the gang. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, you know when I go live and shit like that. Grab a drink, and let's hop right into the first game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Peace. Hopefully changing up the deck will allow me to not get low rolled out of existence. Alright. So, prediction. Also, I finally hit a matchup where I find I'm a little bit more favored with my other deck. Keeping this hand, 4 spells are being burnt. I'm 99% sure I'm burning at least 4 spells. I don't see any other way without, like, I don't know. Burning 4 spells at least, like, so, like, there's, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the deck. Out of 20, let's say 24 cards. Roughly 1 in 4 cards is a spell. Okay, now it's an even better odds. It's even better odds now. Where's your Murloc player? It's the best Murloc in your deck to have on curve. Oh, she didn't burn a spell there. Huh. Who would have thought? I sure as hell didn't. Ah, that's the best Murloc you could have had here. I like it. I like it. Very skilled at the game. Need one more mana. Hopefully he doesn't have Flurgelmancer, and he most likely has Flurgelmancer and whatnot. Oh, no. I wish that this worked better. I wish that this would also trigger on this, right? Because this is your hero powers firing. And this says your hero power also targets adjacent minions. And fire your hero power at all enemies. It should also target the adjacent minions. But it doesn't, because Blizzard doesn't want people playing interesting decks. They want people playing the same 3 decks. He actually had that on curve, and he didn't. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, how many spells are we burning here? Holy shit, I actually high rolled for once in my life. Who would have thought? Definitely would not have thought that I would have high rolled this high this game. Although I feel like I can still die at like any time. That dies to my hero power. That dies to my hero power. That's an insane top deck. Coldarra Drake. I wish there's a way to make this card cheaper. Hey, we actually won a game playing it like a meme deck. It'd be funny if we couldn't hit Legend with fucking Galakrond Shaman, which is like an actual tier, like I would say 1.5 deck. Not quite tier 1, but I feel like it's better than most tier 2 decks. But this tier like 30 deck will actually do good with. That'd be fucking hilarious. As long as we high roll with this card, we should be chilling. Is this whole hand's actually okay? I'd still love to be able to get random hero portraits every turn. That would be very cool. Depending what he does, changes our play. Okay, I just hero powered on his guy here. That's fine. Yeah, I'm perfect plan with just hero powering down his guy here, and then the one thing that we have over him is that our deck controls the board really fucking well. If he just doesn't have minions on the board for the entire game, he's in a really, really bad position. Obviously here he can have the 2-5 and we just lose to that, but if he doesn't, Every single turn we get in a much better position. Of course he has it. We actually take just 1,000,000 damage from that minion. Let's go Kabbalah's Tome. I think it's possibly the best one overall. Depending on what he plays, I mean, this is also just really, really good. But I would like to say that for a combination. I don't even need to. I just take like 9 damage here on curve, which really fucking sucks. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Of all spells in my deck, that's the worst one to burn, in my opinion. That's fine. Hopefully he hits one of his elementals here. Actually, it doesn't matter what he hits. Okay. I mean, that's just insanely good for us, right? We just also need to hope that the turn that he goes off with what's-his-face, where he plays Galakrond, we can just respond with this. Of course, he's just better than me. He doesn't draw the one frost spell left in his deck. I guess he already drew it here. In this situation, I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's a combination, huh? Oh, that's a combination, huh? Depending on what he plays here, I can hopefully just slam. Of course. Of course, he has Galakrond on curve. Why wouldn't he? I lost this game to a Galakrond on curve. If you guys notice something I did while playing that deck, all night is not have Galakrond fully invoked on curve, because that wins games, and I was unable to do that. That's so fucking tilting. As I said, it was an insane top deck on turn 7. Believe it or not, the Soul 7 drop in your deck, drawing it on turn 7, is really fucking good. I played that deck for an hour and never managed to do that. Yeah. I never even managed to cast a fully invoked Galakrond on curve. Especially not from that far behind. He was so far behind that game. He straight up had 1 out in his entire deck. All 15 plus cards left in his deck. He had 1 out. And he hits it. He had drawn 12 cards. And he hits the 1 out. It's insane. On top of that, hitting basically perfect sequence of spells, like, you know. If I had not burned Wildfire, that was also a very different game. I would have taken much less damage. Could have been a little bit better prepared for what he did. Would I have been able to wipe? I would have been able to wipe if I did not burn Wildfire. Fun fact. The reason I said I would have been able to wipe there would be because I would have still had the Fallen Hero in hand. So in combination with Apprentice and the Spirit of the Dragonhawk that was still in the battlefield, I would have been able to wipe. So it would have been 4 damage, because I would have been able to play the Wildfire. But I low rolled and burnt my Wildfire. I swear I can never have a break while playing this game. Like I'll feel like I'm getting lucky, you know, one game, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna get unlucky 15 games in a row. To be fair, again, right now I'm playing a tier 4 deck, so it's understandable I don't beat the, in my opinion, again, tier 1.5 deck. But it's just so fucking obnoxious, the fact that I low rolled so hard that game, and he high rolled so fucking hard. But what can you do? That is the worst pull in my hand. If he would have pulled Coldarra Drake, I had won this game. But instead I get griefed, and he pulls my Spirit of the Dragonhawk. If he had pulled this, I won this game. I very much believe that I had just straight up won this game. Now I guess to just pain or penance this for free. Or leave it up because the minion's quite literally worthless against his deck. For the most part. This card would have also been a huge out. I would have just kept his guys frozen quite literally for like ever. I guess for one turn I would have been able to keep them frozen. Man, there's just so many outs in my deck. I just missed on all of them. Rasa. I know Lore Keep on curve. Pretty nice. I'm excited for him to pull a Coldarra Drake and Seance the Coldarra Drake. Very excited. Ugh. I'm actually super excited that once I cast this, I'm expecting to see the Seance. Look, I'm gonna play it here. He's gonna cast Seance. Okay. Okay, show me Seance. Buddy, you're supposed to play the Seance. What the fuck? Guy doesn't understand what he's doing with his deck, clearly. I feel like my APM's too slow for this deck. Definitely feel like my APM's too slow for this deck. Come on. Oh, I guess he can't play Anduin yet. That is a thing. Oh, I'm forcing a Reno here. Well, or 16. I have a lot of damage here, right? 16 plus 6. Yeah. Four. If I had one more turn, I would not do this. Right now we're forcing the Anduin this turn, which is good for us, right? I wish there was a way I was able to make my hero power cost 0. That'd be fucking dandy. Look, Coldarra Drake. It'd be so neat. Next turn I can deal 6 with my hero power. It's not quite lethal with the Fire Eyes in hand. Yeah, so that's just the curve here every single time, right? He always plays that here. I hopefully hit Ice Block. I hopefully hit Ice Block here. Some counter spell. potion, I guess. Counterspell and potion. So I'm eating his Raza. I guess it's eat. I'm gonna play a spell here, most likely to refresh his hero power. Just getting countered. Man is also playing that card? What in the actual fuck? Well, let's prevent him from going off. He doesn't have enough health anymore to kill me. So, that's the thing. Yeah, we can both draw good, bish. This game would be very interesting if I would have had, like, a Fallen Hero the turn where I had this out for free for, like, 3 turns. A Fallen Hero is the second Wildfire. I would have done so much more damage. At 3 with 10 mana with this out is lethal every single time, right? Oh. Did you high roll your Reno? We're gonna be rich? How in the actual fuck do they always have it? They quite literally high rolled to fucking high heavens. Like, what in the actual fuck is this bullshit? The odds of him winning this game was basically 0%. And then he did exactly what he just did. And all of a sudden, it's a free win for him. Went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, for fuck's sake, man. Let me guess, the other card you hit was fucking Dirty Rat? Right? Like, it's so insane that he actually, like, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead minions, and he actually high rolls the fucking Leroy, or the fucking Reno. He high rolled the fucking Reno. I can't believe it. Straight up cannot believe it. Can you stop roping and just kill me, please? Like, I'm tired of getting fucking grief by a player who is, again, better lucky than good. Get the perfect 5-drop, so deal 5, deal 4 is the best case scenario for you. Let me guess, deal 5, deal 4? So deal 3, deal 2? It's okay, I'm ready to just lose here when I slung this Coldarra Drake. Ice block, 1 time. I need to put him down to 12 here. Whoops. At 12, you can do a max play. Maximum of 3 spells, so that's 18, 19, 20 damage. If I should have done it that way. I fucked up. Again, it doesn't matter if he actually just has Seance in hand. If he had Seance, to be fair, earlier, he would have played it. And I'm pretty sure he's drawing 3 cost spells here. So he's still not at Seance level yet. And if he is, oh well. If he top deck Seance for turn, he top deck Seance for turn. If he RNG Seance, he RNG Seance. Currently have lethal still. He's playing Xyrella in his deck. And I'm losing to him because he's high rolling to high fuck. What in the actual fuck is this bullshit? I've never met someone this lucky in my life. And I've met a lot of really fucking lucky people. People that quite literally live by better lucky than good. Oh my fuck. I've just lost this game because my opponent is, again, better lucky than good. I guess 10 cost spell. It's gonna be gain armor and deal damage to my dome. As it always is. Oh my fucking god. I should have played this a while ago, I guess. I still can't believe he RNG'd that Reno Jackson. That was so unlucky on my part, man. Yeah, summon. There's the Reno's back. There's another 2-6. You high roll your minions. You high roll your minions. Shut the fuck up, you dirty cunt. You're super skillless and you just high roll playing that deck. I don't even fucking have enough mana to do anything. I'm dead here. No matter what. Quite literally, better lucky than skilled. He lost this game if he missed on this. He lost this game if he had an actual decently built deck. Eater's Secrets does not belong in that deck. I guess Eater's Secrets does more than the Xyrella. Picked at 10 costs when 5 costs was clearly the call there. Like, what in the actual fuck? What in the actual... How... I lost... Like, that's when you're playing Battlegrounds and Deck Checker tells you have a 100% chance to win a round, and you somehow lose it. That's exactly what that game was. I had a 100% win rate, and then, through the miracle of fucking me in the asshole, I guess, he high-rolled the shit and actually won the game. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking tilted. Okay, it doesn't matter. I've lost this game before the game started because I'm way too tilted. It doesn't matter how well I draw, my opponent's gonna draw better with a more playable deck. I can quite literally have like a perfect draw. I'm talking about turn 1 Wildfire, turn 2 Wildfire. My opponent have no minions, and then I'll be dead on turn 5 somehow. Like, I can play into a Murloc Shaman that forgot to put Murlocs into his deck, and I'd still find a way to lose. We should theoretically be favored, seeing that I have a 1 mana deal 2 to a minion or player. That will also freeze and can also damage the minion next to it. We should theoretically win this game. Our opener hand is like really fucking good, but let's see what type of god draws we're gonna face. Okay, that's actually the best turn 1 play in that deck. I like it. We drew both Spirit of the Dragonhawks. Pretty good. This way one can die. Jesus Christ. Okay, give me a good playable card. It's not a playable card. You know, I was just thinking like Star, Mana, Book. Like, there's only 6 good draws in my deck. Ah. 3 health minions, something I actually just can't deal with. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 good draws in my deck. Hey, I actually hit one of the good draws. This thing just has to die. It's so much damage. Is there even an elemental in my deck? Beast. I guess this turn. Okay. I've actually never even played that card, so I have no idea how it works. Yeah, I've never played a deck that plays that because I refuse to play Quest Mage. It's actually... I know I shit on a lot of decks, and I'm like, oh, this is the worst deck to play against or whatever. I actually still feel like it's Quest Mage. I hate that deck more than any other deck in the game. Okay. should not have played Ice Walker there. I can play Ice Walker next turn. Yeah, I can play Ice Walker next turn and just freeze his board for days. Days on end. Protect my board by just perpetually freezing him. It's pretty good. He has 6 cards in hand. What's the best case scenario for him right now? I was gonna say Blade Flurry, but that's 2 mana, so he can't actually be playing that. Be cheating and find a way to have Blade Flurry. Ah. I rolled an insane hero power in this scenario. I like it. I have a way to kill this in hand? Have infinite damage from hand? All very good plays, believe it or not. It's not elemental. Okay. The one advantage right now that I have is that until he puts 2 minions on the board, or buffs this minion, which will inevitably happen, he can't necessarily kill this. Next time I kind of lock that in to always have it with the potion in hand, but fine. Nah, he just actually god rolls. I play this card and I hit 5 cards I actually can't play. Man plays it. It's the best minion in his deck. I can't win a game. I can't win a game when my opponent draws this fucking well. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. 12 cards left in your deck. You have drawn double Prize Plunder, double Sinister Strike, double Celsi deckhands, with a perfect curve up to this point. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I don't think that deck has any more burst. I guess I'll be surprised if it does. Two, 3, 4. 1 damage off lethal. 6, 7. No, I have Xaxes. Right, I can count. Jesus Christ, the actual fact that I won this game is a miracle. Oh my fucking god. I did not think I was going to be able to win this game. I actually had 0 faith in actually winning this game. Ice Walker saved this game. Only reason I won was just that card. Oh my fucking god. Actual insane luck that game. Doesn't even feel real. I'm in a simulation. That's exactly what that was. Trying to give like positive reinforcements or something. Doesn't work on me. How exactly? This guy is not an elemental. How would I have done an extra damage? I might be blind, but I don't actually see how that was possible. I'm guessing this is aggro. guess I was correct in that assessment that it is aggro. The 3/2 is not an elemental now. Fallen Hero is just a 3/2. The only elemental in the deck is Walker. Of what I saw when I passed quickly through every card. Yeah. Oh, sometimes your draws are just built better. Okay. I mean, I'm slowly dying here, but... sometimes your opponent just quite literally has the best possible curve, I guess. This forces this hit here. You can do that next turn plus this. Or Apprentice. Apprentice would be an insane draw here. So would Spirit of the Dragonhawk. Apprentice would be the best, though, by far. Apprentice one time? Apprentice. I mean, sometimes you just queue into aggro Druid that RNG sub Mark of the Wild, draw some Mark of Wild that plays what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards from their deck. Draw 7 cards from their deck. Play them all and has you dead on turn 4. Sometimes that's a possibility of things that happens, turns out. Never before seen. JK. I've died more times on turn 4 to aggro Druid than I think I've died to any other deck. Like, I've died consistently on turn 4 to aggro Druid. It's very tilting, believe it or not. Okay. Maybe I can outvalue the rogue. I doubt it, seeing that it's a rogue, but... you know. I have drawn Wildfire every single turn. And it just doesn't help. Because my opponent just draws better than I do. And I draw possibly the best 2-drop in my deck. The best play on turn 2 or turn 1. Oh, sick. I've lost this game. I've lost this game off turn 1. I'm psychic. I still wish that this combination of cards worked. But it doesn't. Unlucky. There's no way he has a backstab, right? There's no way he has anything to do here. Oh, he drew the best 2-drop in his deck. Or the only playable 2-drop in his deck. Let me rephrase that. Not all of them. I mean, he most likely has the other one in hand, right? Yeah, he has the other one in hand. It's this card right here. It's the only reason why he would have committed it and left it on the board. I don't know who at Blizzard thought this deck would be quote-unquote fine. But I don't know how he still has a job. It's been a while since I've queued into a Mage that just hits me with the booty blast this bad, you know what I'm saying? He can't play Quest here, right? No, he can. Prep quest. Boar. Hit. I don't think he lost that there, but okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's still theoretically alive. I guess he just didn't have anything in hand. The double Apprentice draw is really good. Alright, I think this is going to be the last game because I am starting to get exhausted. Well, looks like we're queuing into Secret Mage. I like keeping this card. It's pretty good. Didn't want to see Ruined Orb. I would have much rather see the other 2-drop spell. Oh, there's the other 2-drop spell. Alright, and now I'm ready for the Lackey into Counterspell and for me to concede on turn 2. Did I predict it? Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's also Hero Power Mage. I thought I was the only person trolling here. Oh, it's Luna's? Why would you be playing Tour Guide in Luna's? Oh, I'm falling asleep. Jesus Christ. It's not because this deck is boring. I actually fucking love playing this deck. I burnt the second Wildfire again. It is the only spell so far I've burnt, if I'm not mistaken. No, I've burnt a potion, I believe, as well. But still. Compared to everything else... I'm so sad. Again, the game where I don't burn Wildfire there is the game I feel like I win every single time. It was better, I think, to do this. Whoops. That plus hero power would just remove it off the board. Not put the Frostwalker in risk. Yeah. I lost my Frostwalker for no reason there. That was such a bad play on my part. Oh, I forgot I had Arcane. A Ruined Orb in hand. Should have actually forgot I just had it in hand. Here, this should be a fairly safe Apprentice. Fairly safe. So this is just better. I know it might look weird picking Luna's, but Coldarra Drake and Luna's is, how I say, a combination of sorts. So is Fire Eyes and Potion. Yeah, forget about the 1/1 and the 3/2. Just high roll both of your minions. I like it. It's okay. My guess is I'm hitting either Coldarra or Fire Eyes here. I would love not to hit either. Kind of high roll, I guess. The reason it's kinda... I'm still pretty sure I'm just dead on curve. Like, Okay, sorry, not on curve, but you know what I mean. I can't believe I burnt the other Wildfire. It was so important in this matchup of all matchups. It's not realistically like I could have just held Book of Specters and then hope it worked out. Like, that... Like, I could have just hoped to draw Wildfire. What happens if Wildfire was the last card of my deck? I was going to hold double Book of Specters in my hand the entire game. Because that's just bad. Is it Ice Block? Oh, I can't use my hero power again. Fuck! I should have held the second one. I thought I could use my hero power again. Forgetting that I can't. Okay, so it's Ice Block. Oh, I can top the Eater as secrets. Hero power his Malagos. Manatooth Leaper to draw. If I whip, I cry. Oh, I just draw it for turn. I'll point out that Ice Block was discovered off the Arcane Breath. That right there, that was some skill if I have ever seen some myself. Oh, sheesh.